Hi guys, welcome to our daily encounter. As we get into the book of Nehemiah, we come across a man who was the cupbearer for the king, Nehemiah, and he had a heart for Jerusalem, particularly the walls around Jerusalem. He had heard that it had been destroyed and was never rebuilt, and that really tugged at his heart. And so after praying about it, seeking the Lord's guidance, he does speak to the king, and the king allows him to go down and work on this wall. Well, as he goes down, he investigates the wall, and sure enough, it's so torn down in some places he couldn't even pass through because of the rubble. And so we see that, the task was very large. And as you're reading through the book of Nehemiah in these first few chapters, it almost seems a bit overwhelming. It's like, how in the world would they ever rebuild this wall? For one, they got to get rid of all that rubble, and then they got to rebuild the wall. And it just seems almost impossible. It seems like a tremendous task for a man who just has a calling from God to accomplish this task. But as you get into chapter 3, you get almost a sigh of relief, because you realize, okay, it is a big task to rebuild this wall, to clear out the old wall and build up a new wall. But the load is going to be shared by a lot of people. And it goes through and it describes the different sections of the wall, starting at the sheep gate, and then going down to the fish gate and going all the way around until it comes back to the sheep gate again. Kind of takes a counterclockwise direction, the way that it's described. And you find that different people had different sections of the wall to take care of. And if everyone would take care of that section that they were assigned, the wall would be constructed and it would be done in a timely manner. And as we think about this in relation to the work of the church, when we think about the work of the church, it is an insurmountable task, it seems like. There's a lot of things that need to be worked out. This world is broken. This world needs Jesus. This world needs a lot of things. And oftentimes we might feel as though the need is way bigger than anything that we can accomplish. But we have to remember Nehemiah chapter 3. If everybody does their part, if everybody just takes care of the section, the little bit that they can do, or a lot that they can do, depending on their sphere of influence and everything like that, the gifts that God gives them, if everybody does their part, then great works can be done. The only thing that would keep us from being able to accomplish a lot in this world is if everyone doesn't do their particular section of the wall, so to speak, to stick with the metaphor. It takes everyone rolling up their sleeves, diligent, ready to work, going out there and doing whatever it is that the Lord has called them to do, and what they are gifted in, and again, in line with the sphere of influence that they have, the opportunities that are provided for them. If we're faithful in those things, and if each and every individual within the church is faithful in those things, so much work could be done for the kingdom. And so what our encouragement is today as we do our reading is, let's zero in on those things that the Lord has put in front of us. Opportunities that we have, the sphere of influence that we have, the gifts that we have, the things that touch our heart that we feel drawn to. Let's just take care of those tasks. Don't worry about, the global problems and things like that necessarily, but just take care of the things that we can. And if each person does that, so much work could be done, so much benefit could be brought to this world. But if we just sit back and say, well, the work's too great, we can't do anything about it, and we just sit back, then nothing's going to get accomplished. Let's just do what we can, when we can, and we'll see that God's move on this earth can make a tremendous impact on the world around us. So let's think about that today, guys. I do thank you for watching the video today. I hope you guys have a great day. Love you guys. God bless.